Home again. There was a time when many people in America felt something was wrong. They sensed that the government they saw around them did not match the one their great-grandparents knew. Old records said one thing, but life in the present showed another. A small group of men and women decided to look deeper. They were ordinary people with families and jobs, but they had strong hearts and a love for truth. They searched old libraries, county vaults, and national archives. They studied laws, treaties, and recorded history. Piece by piece, they uncovered what had been forgotten. They discovered that the real American government, the one created by the living people of the Union States, never disappeared. It had only fallen silent because no one was sitting in its rightful seats. People had been taught to believe government meant corporations and agencies serving someone else. So the small group began rebuilding. They helped each Union state form its assembly again. One state grew, then another, then many more. Soon the Union states were alive again, speaking with the voice of the people. When the states were ready, they seated the full American government of the land and soil. The government meant to serve the people directly. It took patience. It took honesty. It took peaceful and lawful action. But they did it. News of their work reached the old centers of global record-keeping. The Chancery in Rome took notice. The International Court of Justice took notice. After reviewing the records and the history, they made a clear statement. The American government organized by the people of the Union States is the only lawful government standing. From that moment, everything changed. The people were no longer lost, no longer mislabeled, no longer treated as property of corporate systems. They were recognized again as Americans, living men and women with their own government, their own authority, and their own place in the world. The people came home. During this time, two people stepped forward to help guide the restoration. Anna Maria Riesinger worked as the fiduciary for the United States of America. Her job was to protect the rights, property, and inheritance of the people. She studied old records, treaties, and history so she could see what had been lost and what needed to be repaired. Her husband, James Clinton Belcher, served as the head of state for the United States of America. His role was to stand as the living voice of the nation in international matters. Where Anna worked through documents and claims, James carried the authority of the American people on the world stage. They worked differently, but toward the same goal. One handled the paperwork, the contracts, and the corrections. The other held the position, the presence, and the international standing. Together they formed a united effort to restore the true American government and return the people's birthright. Their work became a beacon of truth for millions. Then came November 17, 2025, a momentous day for America and the world. It was announced that America is back in the hands of its nationals after 160 years. Debt relief is coming. Laws will be simplified. Communities will gather to learn their true history. 8 million med beds will begin deployment, with the critically ill treated first. Silver coinage and asset-backed currency are being produced. Veterans will receive priority care. Prepaid credit accounts will help eliminate mortgages, medical bills, and other debts. A new thumbprint identification system will be used for passports and credentials. The Global Family Group will provide treasury services and act as paymaster for the military. Corporations will be held accountable. A new lawful system will replace the old one. The national debt will be wiped out. Property fears and mortgage pressures will end. Commercial banks will be rebuilt the right way. Those hearing this announcement were the first people in the world to know. All de facto corporations will be formally notified. It is homecoming day. The people reclaimed their seats. The lawful American government stood again. The world took record. And America came back to life. This is the story of how the people came home and how America stands again. It is time for you to visit the Global Family Group, to create your profile account to reclaim your birthright. Nationality as living man or woman on the land and soil jurisdiction. This account is where your inheritance, prepaid credits, and new lawful money will be made available. For additional information or referral links, visit https://tasa.americanstatenationals.org. Welcome home.